But no, no. See, the reason why I'm saying the both of them, because that's the idea. Because how many arcs have they straight up? They've been spoiling it for us since the beginning of Super. Whis has said it. Beerus has said it. They're like, if you guys just fought together, if you guys just worked together, you guys would be so much better off. And now they finally are.
And you know what? Beerus did have that premonition how Super started about, like the Super Saiyan God that he dreamt about, that one Saiyan that was so OD.
Yo, it's Ultra Gogeta.
It's Ultra Gogeta. It's Ultra Gogeta.
No, don't say that, bro.
Oh, that's that good shit.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ooch. I'm here with my brother Ooch and the homie Kai. And we are back again, once again. How y'all doing today? Trifecta boys, how you doing? We are the Dragon Ballers, the Full Power Podcast. We go by a lot of different things, a lot of different names. As long as I can keep coming up with them, you know what I'm saying? So, my man, brother Ooch, how you doing today, sir?
Doing good. Work was dumb busy today, but besides the point. Got the lift in. Back day. Had to carry the backpack. Nah, but we're doing good. I'm chilling now.
All right, freaking freshly faced Kai, sir, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. I've been chilling. Today's my day off. I usually get Tuesdays off because I need the evening, so it's just easier that way. But today's been pretty good. It's been chill. It's actually been kind of hot though, comparatively. So yeah. But no, it's been nice.
Word. That's all right. That's good. We all doing our thing out here. You know what I'm saying? Got the decent weather. Similar to Mr. Lethal over there, brother Ooch. Got the pumping myself, right? And you know what? The crazy part is, I'm pretty sure from now on, from now until whenever I'm back over there, I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna see me post gym anyway, straight out. So that's what's going on. I did have a brand new pair of shorts on, but I switched out and I didn't change back. But it has one of the Dragon Ball Z logos on there. The freaking one of the symbols Goku used to have on the back of his fucking gi is on the short. It's one of those shits you get off Amazon. And the thing is, the quality looks better on the website.
Oh no.
It's not even it's not even as bad. It's just that you expect it a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Because I know it's one of those things that you know when you go wash it, I'm a couple washes and that shit's gonna fucking, it's just they're gonna start cracking and all that crap. But anyway, either way, guys, we're here for another episode 50-6 of Full Power Podcast, and that's fire because we're almost at 60. We're obviously over 50. Go the rise to 100. 100. Damn. We get to episode 100. We'll probably be maybe at late next year, right? If I'm doing the math right, something like that. Maybe give or take. Maybe sometime around this time next year.
4 times a month, 12 months in a year, 48 episodes. Yeah. So
13 minus 50, goddamn 47.
That's we only need around 30-ish episodes, I guess. Yeah. So
yeah.
It'll probably be sometime halfway next year.
True. So
probably summertime.
So yeah, everyone, if you're listening, Spotify, you're watching on YouTube, whatever, make sure you're hitting that like button, sharing your thoughts on the comments, and let us know. fullpowerpod@gmail.com. What's up? And we're also on Twitter now, so make sure you guys are following us on Twitter at fullpowerpod. It's crazy. Twitter. I didn't even know Twitter had character links. You can't do Full Power Podcast. Full Power Pod is the limit.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So we just made that shit. So anyway, aside from all the plugs and the praises, because you guys, like I've been saying, I think I'm gonna keep doing this every week because it's like a nice little status report. Like, how are we doing, right? Well, your boys are on the up and up. Okay. Because we're almost at 200 subscribers on YouTube, and that's very good. That is very good. But what's even better than that, right, is right now we're at a point where our viewers versus our subs are more than our subs. So like for a brand new YouTube channel, that just makes us look godlike. So shout outs to everybody. Okay, we're fucking full power. All right, we're gonna keep on rising up. All right, so hopefully you guys
that should be the idea of full power, is to always have more viewers.
Dude, one day, you know what? It'll be a goal. You know what? When we hit 500 subscribers on YouTube, we will do a live episode on YouTube. So you're not gonna want to miss that. You're not gonna want to miss that, especially if you're listening, because I know majority of the listener-only audience, most of y'all are on Spotify. The other percentage is an Apple. And the other percent, I don't know what the fuck y'all are using. But hey, shout outs to everybody that's supporting the Full Power Podcast, okay? But yeah, 500 subs, we'll do a live episode. And that way we'll have live chat and everything, and we'll take questions on the go and everything. But speaking of questions, right? There's a certain question that no one's really asking. But it's a topic that we collectively have had several different times. Maybe not a topic, but it's been mentioned, right? And what am I talking about? I'm talking about what's gonna happen now. What's gonna happen next? After this arc is done, okay, we can obviously assume like, yeah, we're gonna go right into this new movie, superhero, okay? But are we gonna be at the end of the Z after that? Or are we gonna be going on a grand tour? Okay, these are some of the things that we're wondering. But what we really should be asking is, where the fuck is Frieza? Right? Where is Frieza? I can tell you where Frieza is. That's how we're gonna start this off, boys, okay? Frieza is getting his brother, okay? There's no secret about that. None. Nostalgia worked with Broly, made a bunch of green. My man came out full power green. Toei's probably shitting in dough, son. They don't even have toilet paper. Did you know that? they don't use like regular toilet. They literally have like whatever the highest yen. No, okay, definitely not quarters. That's painful. Okay, that's fucking crazy that you even said that. but I'm talking the highest bill that they have over there in yen. And yo, you remember their fucking money is huge. Like the paper, the bills, that shit is fucking. Their bills are way bigger than the dollar, right? Whatever that shit is, that's what they use to wipe their ass. Because they made so much fucking money, and they're still making money, right? Nostalgia sells. So what's the next best thing after Cell? Oh, you like, because we already know that's happening, right? Cooler. So now that we've seen Goku and Vegeta literally fight in such perfect unison that we've ever seen them fight off rip. Keyword off rip, because you know how it is. Okay, y'all know how it is in every single shit beforehand. There's a threat, a foe, someone they gotta fight, and they're always like, "Oh, me first," right? And usually what happens is Goku. It always ends up being Goku first, no matter what. And it always ends up being Goku finishing it, no matter what. Okay? The difference. Chapter 84 was a very important chapter, and the more I kept listening back to our episode last week, because obviously like I cut these up and everything, right? And I kept hearing Kai say how important this chapter was, not just for itself, but for the entirety of the fucking Dragon Ball franchise. I was like, he's right. This chapter really was a monumental chapter in a sense where it's like, this is like a staking point. Like from here on out, this is OD, because this is something that like is huge growth overall for two of these important characters, right? Because we've seen how they interact time and time again, and now they have an enemy, and they're just like, all right, it's time, and they just They just go, and it's like they don't even have to talk. They don't even have to be like, oh, duck, over here, over there. Nah. Straight silence. Mute button. No volume. No headphones. No microphone. No equipment. They're out here just doing the shit. And it's funny because Goku's the one with the calm mind. He's the one with his whole shit is all about moving freely without thinking, to turn the brain off. Vegeta is on the same shit, but he's just raw destructive power. But the fact that they are so yin and yang now that they have fully accepted themselves as to whatever path they're going down, and they've tied that to their pride for the Saiyans, I think that is one of the most biggest single things that could possibly happen. And I will side tangent for a second here, and I'm gonna bring this shit up to you guys right now, and I'll let y'all chime in if you want before I get to the main sauce here. This is almost low-key, someone in the comments brought this up, somewhat little bit reminiscent to Gohan back during Cell. Funny how things tie in. Now check this out. So here it is, right? At first, you would probably think like, how does this relate? The way it relates, back then it wasn't really about it wasn't directly given to us as this was a Saiyan pride thing. For back then, it was more of a, Gohan, we know that you're about this peace life, but sometimes words cannot get through to everybody. And so he had to look into himself and accept that, yes, he is on that godly shit as a Saiyan. You know what I'm saying? Like he is a Saiyan, whether he wants to take the approach differently. And when the time comes, he needs to understand, how to go forward and handle business. That's how it kind of relates back to this. It's like borderline, right?
It's a bit of a stretch, but I see it.
That's what I'm saying. It's a stretch. It's not exactly the same thing, but it lines up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you're on the highway and this motherfucker is trying to veer off, but y'all still going in the same direction. You know what I'm saying? Is what it is. So back to this shit now. The fact that we've established that they are literally, they've never worked so well together, and this is not even them fused yet. And obviously, we're not the only ones that think this. Everybody is on some Gogeta shit. Like, everybody.
Bro, they really missed their chance for Ultra Instinct Vegito.
Vegito?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Vegito. I don't even like that name. Fuck that shit. But yeah, man. They're not even fused.
They're not even fused, but they're acting fused.
And that's the crazy part, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing, man, that I have to start this convo is who better than to really test their connectivity than to put them up against another pairing like that. And this would be so unique because we've never seen this happen before. This is, someone can probably argue, oh yeah, this is on some Super Dragon Ball Hero shit. No, absolutely not. Because Cooler, obviously he's, everybody gets brought back in Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Literally, it's a fucking Mario Party over there, okay? There's no rules. Shit just happens. Things happen. I don't even know who it was. I saw someone that was talking about fucking Turles. I'm like, why the fuck is this guy? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Right? But now we've had leverage as to even why we even think Cooler is gonna be coming back.
It all goes past his time.
Yeah, it's time now. Especially, it's time, right?
Yeah. The last chapter solidified it. Now he has to come. No
Right.
questions.
No
He
question.
has
But
to.
Go ahead, Brandon.
Cause I mean, this would be dope. But how strong is Frieza gonna be at this point? Because they can make Cooler as strong as they want because we've never seen him.
Platinum.
As to Frieza though, Platinum may solve things, but how strong is Platinum from what we are seeing right now?
Look, it don't even matter because here's what does matter. They can make the villain as strong as they want out of fucking nowhere. And that's
Right.
all that they've done with Super. Look at every single villain. That's and like Jiren's not even a villain in that
Every
regard.
foe,
You know?
every
He's just
foe.
every foe. That's a better word here. Every foe. Look at every major foe. That's exactly what they've done in Super. And they'll do it again. Frieza trained for what was it? 4 months. That's
4
it.
months.
4
120
months.
days.
Easy money.
Easy.
Imagine if Frieza magically, like this is some bullshit. I'm just throwing it out there. But imagine if Frieza got his hands on the time chamber.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I mean? Like I know
even
that's a head ass statement, but I'm just saying like if that man had access to time,
Oh.
like forget it. So
But
throwing Cooler
even-
in the
yeah.
mix, like Goku and Vegeta being in perfect unison, like they planted the seeds. In the last movie, Frieza literally saw fusion, pointed it out, and said, "What the fuck's going on here?" And they were like, "Oh, you don't know nothing about this?"
My man was fucking taking notes, son.
Right.
Yeah, so I mean, they could be.
Right.
I mean, okay.
Come
so
on,
they
come
could,
on.
Right.
Come
yo,
on,
fight
get
it.
out.
Go ahead.
Get
Fight
it out. Go ahead.
Yeah, like, come on, bro. Like, all right. So, pointers. They can make Cooler as strong as they want. They can kind of make Frieza as strong as they want with Platinum if they actually give it to Frieza. But I feel like Frieza will have a cap. Obviously, but Cooler, Cooler, they can make Nance as strong as they want. But the end all be all here, yeah, it could be them fusing somehow, some way,
Right.
like Frieza and Cooler.
And that's the shit
And
that
then-
no one's ready for. None.
And then
That'd be so
if
weird.
if that happens, this is what I'm gonna say right now. I'm gonna just say, I think Goku and Vegeta will fuse, and we will see the Ultra Ego together.
I mean,
This is what I'm
yeah,
saying. This is
yeah.
what I'm saying. That should be fire.
Listen.
Nah, but if that happens, there's not
Frieza
gonna
and Cooler fusing though, that'd be so weird.
It would be weird.
Kuza.
That'd be so weird.
You
No,
know,
but like, what would they look like?
dude, listen. Don't
I just-
listen. You're worrying about the trivial shit. What are they gonna look like? What kind of cologne are they gonna fucking wear? Okay, come on. Let's ask the real questions. Okay, how strong are they gonna
yeah.
be? That's a first great point to start off with, right there.
I have a better point to go off of that. Let's not only think about how strong they're gonna be, but let's think about how Dragon Ball Super has been getting a little bit more creative with powers, not just ki blasts and shit. I mean, Gas is out here really like conjuring weapons and shit out of thin air. Let's not forget that Frieza is a psychic motherfucker. What mental abilities are they gonna give that fusion?
Oh, see, that's what
Now
I'm saying.
we also have to come up with other solutions here as well, because because as far as their fusion, right? Will they have a time limit, or is it maybe permanent, or what's going on here? It probably won't be permanent because that would be weird. But
Right.
like, what's the whole ordeal with that?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So all right. So just to answer some of those things right off the bat, if Frieza and Cooler do fusion, one, I don't think it's gonna be fucking permanent. Okay, let's just nix that shit. Okay, guy, go ahead.
They could use the Patara.
Pause. All right, listen.
You see, wait, but like at the same time, right? I don't even think Frieza actually knows the actual fusion technique. So
No.
if Frieza has this idea of fusing with Cooler, if Cooler is actually gonna be in this shit, then they're gonna have to find another way of fusing. Like, I don't think they would invent a new way of actually fusing, but we never fucking know.
I mean, yo,
I don't know.
you know what? He said something that's very true. Because what happens in Dragon Ball all the time, one of our favorite fucking words, actuallys. They're gonna actually us. They could actually us at any given point. Yep. Like right when we think, this is the thing with Dragon Ball. Right when you think you understand everything, they always hit you with an actually. They always hit you with a. But you know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna hit you with that shit, and they're gonna give us something brand new things to the table, new wondrous ways to go about all of these things. And
for all we know, bro, they can be on some like Namekian shit, low key, and find a way how to fuse in that way.
All right, hold on.
Kind of like on some Piccolo, you know, and whoever the fuck
Nail and
all the other Namekians.
That is a perfect segue to what I was about to bring up, which is like, why don't you think that it's possible for them to invent another way to fuse? Because we have the Patara, we have the Metamorph Fusion Dance, we have the Namekian fusing shit, we had Cell absorbing androids, we had Majin Buu absorbing people. There's all types of fusions here. They can easily just pull another one out of their ass.
That's true.
I don't even really like, as far as like the whole Cell shit and the androids. I wouldn't really necessarily say that's a fusion. I would just say like nigga was just absorbing for power, and he would get a transformation out of it essentially.
Yeah,
from absorbing them specifically, but you know. But I mean, the other fusions are pretty valid, I would say. But like,
when you think about that being a possibility, like absorption or whatever, like Frieza and Cooler do hate each other. So if they were going to join bodies, I do think it would be under some sly shit.
Well, hold on.
Wait, but like, what's the narrative between? That's the truth.
Yes. See, that's why this is a lot of butts. This is how you know, even though we're not on the same page all the time, we came from the same womb, all right? Because he said something that I was just about to get into. We don't know the Toriyama story of between the brothers, okay?
Right.
Just like how Broly was rewritten, yo. We don't know, dude. Cooler, dude. For all we know, Cooler could literally be one of the most OD, like badass characters. Like, obviously, he's gonna take some things from the original, right? That's just a given. But, like, it's the fact, imagine if Cooler was like a little arrogant motherfucker, just like similar to Frieza, except like. It was almost as if like when we see that interaction when Frieza actually pulls up to go, to approach Cooler, literally the first thing he goes is like, I was waiting for this eventually. Like awesome, dude. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Do you believe that they'll give Cooler, like Metal Cooler, as well as a transformation?
There's no point for Metal Cooler.
No,
there's no point. The only reason why they had Meta Cooler, Meta, is because they were pretty much.
It was the movie.
It was a movie, but they were pretty much trying to almost like duplicate what happened with Mecha Frieza. Man's got bodied and then rebuilt. And they pretty much just took that same concept and guess what? Cooler was popular enough. He's the only other motherfucker to have more than one movie. And that's why he's definitely coming back. That's another reason. Broly had 3 before he came back. We don't count the last one, but it happened, right? The second Cooler movie, like I feel like on a business standpoint, if you're gonna have theatrical releases and feature the same characters, like we already saw them, they already got defeated, that means something, and that happened back then.
So as far as Cooler's transformations, how far are we taking it?
Well,
okay, because I don't believe that we're just gonna get a base Cooler.
No, we might though. We really might, because they brought Frieza back exactly like that for no reason, and in the non-canon Cooler, he started in his 3rd form, and then his badass one with his mask and his spikes, that's his 4th form. So they could easily drop some shit on us with base, because he's just chilling.
But even with that fourth form, I feel like we're gonna need something more.
Oh, we absolutely
because that
Yes.
shit's slow.
You
We
think that's
absolutely
all
will.
we're gonna get?
That's not all we're gonna get.
Come on.
That's what I'm saying. This is why I'm saying what I'm saying.
Come
as far
on.
as what are we gonna get?
Dude, okay, we're gonna get platinum, okay? That's what the fuck we're gonna get. We're gonna get platinum, and we might get something. We might get something beyond platinum. I don't know.
What if Cooler shows Frieza platinum, essentially?
Yeah, okay. Now we can continue this conversation. Okay,
Dude, we're gonna
because
get ice embedded Cooler. You're gonna have like diamonds and shit dripping.
And then they're gonna be on the same power level in Fuse.
well, okay. Now hold on. All right, so let's
don't
backtrack a
even
little
need
bit.
to be,
Let's
though. You don't need to be on
let
the
me
same
backtrack a
power
little bit. Okay, because let's think about this. Okay, as soon as Frieza left, Frieza had a change of attitude. It was subtle, but it was a noticeable change in tone and how they decided to proceed with themselves. Okay, he basically made it very clear that the next time this dude pulled up, they were gonna have to be the ones that had to fucking look out. Okay, because let's think about this. Let's go back. Frieza has been the ruler of everybody for the longest time. Then gets fucked up by the monkeys, right? The fucking monkeys killed this dude, brought back, and got killed again. And then he fought alongside them. And then he got Hulk embarrassed. My man was getting tossed. He had no shot, even in golden form. Broly, first of all, I'm pretty sure Broly wasn't even fucking conscious at that point. It was child's play for Broly. And that was Broly's debut. Broly did what none of them could do on the first interaction. Think about Vegeta and Goku when they first got interacted with Frieza. Struggled. They all struggled. Krillin popped. All right, literally. And here we have Broly pulls up, literally manhandles Frieza. Frieza is not having this no more. After all these years, he's not having this shit no more. So he's leaving. He already left. We've had how many arcs since then and now? By the time think about when we actually see him again. And Cooler. I feel like it's not even just about him going to reconcile or to just reconnect with his brother. I think that with that, Frieza in the lab. He's in the gym. He's in the time chamber. He's doing something. He's not just there because listen, look, everybody, and when I say everybody, I'm pretty much just talking about Goku and Vegeta. Okay, but they have gone through what? A lot of character development changes. They have been on the up and up. Why are we only stopping with these characters? Gohan is even getting his up and up. Piccolo is getting his up and up. We're gonna stop there? No. Frieza's popular. They brought his ass back for a reason, and they're gonna bring him back again. Once again. And this time, he's not gonna be on his... he's still gonna be triumphant and fucking cocky, I'm sure. But he's not gonna look at the Saiyans the same. He's gonna have some sort of acknowledgement towards them, and because of that acknowledgement, that's gonna be the fuel to fire his own shit, because we already got a taste. We already got a little taste. We got a little fucking taste, all right?
Oh, that was not a taste. That was straight, bro. They were sauce and TOP.
Yo, but no, I wasn't even talking about that. Yeah, that too. But 4 months of training, my man got golden. Think about how many years have passed already.
He literally got golden and ran over there.
Yeah. But then he got shit on.
Right.
By Balut form.
Dude, they can have more forms. Look how many fucking forms the Saiyans get. They don't even, I feel like they lose count after a while. You know, and then they get the stacks on top of that shit. So it's so that we can't apply that shit to a Frieza race where, okay, if we have to understand the Saiyans as beings that are battle hungry, low key, or not even low key, but they are they're like a warrior race is what they're referred to as, and what's unique to them is that they're all about their Saiyan pride and, you know, fighting to the death. And with that, they get stronger with every fight. So if that's the case, and Frieza has already been hella strong, and we've already seen that with proper training, and when he actually fucking gives a half a shit, look how strong he can get. Bro, I'm telling you, they come back, and he's come back with Cooler, they're gonna give these dudes a problem.
Wait,
Simple.
he's gonna. I feel like since he saw Broly and got manhandled essentially, as well as seeing the fusion of what Gogeta, yeah, or whatever.
Hold on.
Fucking, he's gonna have to come back stronger than that.
Yeah.
Hold on,
he's not coming back stronger equal to Broly or whatever.
No, it's gonna be a lot.
He's gonna have to step it up, bro.
See the whole the whole Broly movie, like Frieza's involvement in the Broly movie, I really want to take a pause on that, because that is of huge importance to this whole like topic, but that's just the icing on the cake, because Frieza came back into Super early on. He got his own movie. What are we talking about? You know, like theatrical appearances. There you fucking go. Another one. So Frieza came back with that. They ran through his forms. They gave him new shit. They killed him off. They literally brought him back to life to kill him off in the same movie. And then what happened? They brought him again in the TOP. And at the end of that shit, after all that, seeing all those universes get erased, which, by the way, there were so many scenes planted that this man is trying to overtake the god hierarchy, that he's trying to overthrow Zeno-sama. This man held a destruction and like literally threw it at Goku instead. Like, we see that Frieza has destructive powers too, or at least he can handle them, right? So there's all these seeds being planted for this character, and like you look at the manga, he's being name dropped. You look at the Broly movie, of course, all that shit, and he went through what everybody else did, seeing all those universes get erased. That's gotta change your perspective. He might be, you know, like he might be stubborn, but he's not dumb.
Ooh.
So he's definitely had his shit rocked, and then he got brought back to life by Beerus himself. He got his life granted right the fuck back again.
Oh yeah, we gave it to him as a gift.
As a fucking gift, and that's how he was in the Broly movie in the first place, because he was off doing his own thing, living his best life, and stumbled across another monkey.
Essentially. Nah, but I feel like for Cooler to enter, he's probably gonna get a movie. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't believe he's just gonna be thrown into the anime and then they're gonna make an arc out of it. I don't think that's a proper introduction.
Yeah, especially if they're gonna animate all the other arcs that they haven't done already.
No,
Right.
it would make zero sense not to give Cooler a movie, for the only reason being that he had one. He had two. So,
Yeah, so it's only right.
he's just one of those characters that they know they can profit off of. So there's no reason for them not to put it in a movie form. They're
But
gonna
do
do
you believe in this movie when it happens, you know? Do you believe that they're gonna kill either both of them or one of them off?
No,
That's a good question.
I don't think so.
That's a good question. Because the reason why I think that's a good question, it's a difficult one to answer, because part of me wants to say no, they're not gonna die, or at least Cooler, or you know, but I'm under the impression that if they do live, I don't know.
If they live, they live to see another movie. It's that simple.
See, okay,
but
I feel like this is why it's hard, because if it's hard not to kill them. If you think about it.
No, it's really not, though, because you got to remember, this is Dragon Ball. These are characters that have died before. Death means nothing. They're not going anywhere.
No, right? Well, right.
Yeah, but you see, this is where it gets difficult, quote unquote, because like how many times are they gonna come back? You know?
That
like,
right.
So
right.
So are they gonna actually kill them off, or are they gonna keep them around? like I don't know, but like if they stick around and they don't, and both of them don't die in this movie or whatever, then what's the new motive for them? Like, how are they gonna continue to try to train more to keep coming back and re-challenge and never win?
I think the motive is what Kai's saying. They're gonna try to fucking attain this godly, angelic status, because before Frieza, it was always like the shit to everybody, but he was always under Beerus. You know what I'm saying? Frieza being all about having, like, you know, being power hungry, I'm sure that he's gonna want to fucking be up there or beyond. So I think that is what would be the next thing.
No.
That's a whole nother plot though, because to even like, really thinking about that, yeah, like that's a whole, that's the reason why I say it's a whole nother plot, is because just being able to attain that status, you just need to be dumb strong probably, but then being at that status, you can't even really do anything. Like, so unless he's literally gonna try to attain that status and then he's gonna backstab, let's say, Zen-Osama somehow, some way, and he does it successfully, then that would be
huge. I don't
That's
think
what
anybody
I'm
would
saying,
expect that.
but this is just thinking that far, like, you know, because then if he doesn't succeed, then what was the whole point?
True.
So because, like, if you're really trying to change the narrative of the story, then it's like that kind of low-key has to happen. But then it's like there's gonna be so much conflict between the gods at that point.
Yeah.
Where everyone's gonna be fighting, like all the gods, all the fucking angels, like, and that's gonna cause like distortions between the worlds. And that's a whole nother plot right there.
And
oh
that's
my God.
Xenoverse 3 plot.
So wait, Kai, what were you trying to say before?
So I started thinking about like how he's gonna go about that and the easy ways or the hard ways to do it, and then it occurred to me like, oh no, poor Supreme Kai. Frieza's gonna pull a Goku Black. He's gonna kill his ass just to get Beerus out of the picture, because you know exactly.
That would be the smartest, and oh my God, that would be so fucked. I like Beerus though. If they kill him
I do
off,
too, but here's the thing though. I know they can't kill him off, but here's the thing. They can kill him off, and they will kill him off. You know why? Because it'll be impactful. It'll be things that people don't want. He's too popular of a character. But guess what? We saw Miras come back. Why can't Beerus?
Okay, that was bars.
Yo, do you know how, like, yeah, that would be very impactful. That would be impactful to Goku and Vegeta, but it would be impactful for the story as well.
I mean, yeah, like
because,
killing
like,
a character
bro,
like that.
Bro, Frieza will get such a gas buff from killing Beerus. Yeah, he would be like so gassed.
So wait a
like,
minute, I got a question though. So like, because I don't remember how this played out in the Goku Black arc, but I remember when they were going over that shit, Trunks was like, oh yeah, so I don't have a god of destruction, because if you kill the fucking Supreme Kai, then he just goes too. What happens to the angel? Like, what would happen
The
to
angel
Whis?
stays. The angels always stay. The angels cease to exist until another god of destruction appears.
What?
That's what we said like a long time ago. Like, the angels are there as like part of a functioning set. So the angels are the attendants of the gods of destruction, and if a god of destruction ceases to exist and he just dies or whatever, then the angel is just kind of put on standby mode until someone else is given the next title, and then their assistant is granted along with them again.
See,
that's interesting.
That's fucked up, because, dude, if they kill Beerus, then Whis is just like
a floating fucking angel.
But yeah, and we don't even know what that means. Like, are they really just gonna cease to exist until next time we get a new like fucking titled person, or does that mean that he gets to go back and chill like with, you know, his dad, or like what happens?
Yeah, like
with
what
that?
happens
like,
to them?
Exactly. We have no idea what happens. But I mean, if like Beerus said it himself, you know, like I'm pretty sure he said it himself. So don't quote me on that part, but I'm pretty sure, you know, if you kill a god of destruction or something like that, you know, you're the next one in line. If a god of destruction couldn't hold their own, do you really think the hierarchy of gods are gonna be like, oh no, that's not okay? Like, you're a destroyer god. You literally got your comeuppance. Get the fuck out of here. Get dethroned. So
Yeah.
if Frieza gets that, and then Whis has to be his attendant, and then Whis is not allowed to get involved anymore or train Goku anymore because now it's a conflict of interest, that's a whole problem.
Oh,
That is a
wait.
fucking
Time out.
That is a fucking problem.
Time out. Okay,
That's
okay.
a problem.
Hold on. So this actually brings me back to something that I said a long time ago, where I was like, I feel like at some point they are going to have that sort of an arc where it is very God and angel focused. And if they mix in Frieza and Cooler into all this shit, boy, that's gonna be big. I tell you, that's gonna be huge, and that's gonna be a problem. All this conflict of interest shit that you guys are saying, that shit's real. Because if it ends up coming down to Beerus dying, and Whis has to oversee Frieza, for example, right? That is that's that's gonna be crazy.
Wait, so do you believe this is kind of in the air at this point now? But since we're kind of in this range of topic, you know, like, do you believe Cooler kind of knows about the gods, or Frieza's gonna kind of introduce all of this to him, and then they're gonna think about overthrowing, essentially, trying to get God of Destruction?
I think that Cooler does know about the gods. I don't want to say the gods in the way we're thinking, but I want to say he knows about Beerus because Frieza made it a point that his dad said stay away from Majin Buu and Beerus the Destroyer. So they might not know about the hierarchy, but they at least know who Beerus is.
Yeah, I mean, we'll never know until they show it. You know, like Cooler.
We'll never know anything until they hit us. Well, yeah,
like Cooler as a character, because like the first thing that anyone will easily do, I mean, we've been doing it, is that we're gonna make assumptions based off what we've already seen and know. Okay, yeah. But the mix is gonna be how they actually deliver Cooler to us with whatever power he got, the knowledge he has, the techniques he's got, the connections he's got. You know what I'm saying? Like, it goes on. And we're going to be in for a lot of surprises when that happens. But the other thing really quick that I wanted to bring back in was that this whole conflict of interest shit, right? I think that's going to be another moment that is going to be just as crucial as losing Beerus. Because check this out, right? And this brings me back. I'm gonna fucking tie this shit to Death Note. Do you remember Misa's fucking Shinigami?
Yes, I know you're
Brandon,
talking about.
do you remember what happened? What was the rule? The Shinigamis cannot have no kind of emotional ties to their people or to anybody, because if they do, they die.
And we already saw it once with Beerus.
Oh, you're talking about Death Note now. Holy shit.
The fact that I'm able to pull a fucking comparison to Death Note to Dragon Ball is humongous. Because that's rare. But I found it. It was right there. It was there. Okay?
Dude, all you said was Death Note, and I was like, oh my god, I know where he's going with this.
And that's the reality, is that, like, if that happens, right? Say that shit happens. Beerus dies at the hands of Frieza, so that Frieza can basically jump the line, take the positioning, and Whis is supposed to just go along with it. That could be the first time we actually see Whis crack. We saw But we saw Beerus happen to Beerus. Beerus was like, you know, this is not for me. I'm not about this life, this angel shit. And that's relatives, okay? You know, they might be different, but yo, sometimes the apple don't fall far from the tree or off the tree at all.
You know what? And what if that's not the only apple to fall off the tree? This could have been planted with TOP, because all those angels got to stay from the universes. They got to see the mess that got caused from there being too many universes in existence, I guess. You know, that could have a trickle-down effect. Like, you know, one angel after another could easily start to fall, and that can be a whole fucking arc.
Dude, this is what I'm saying. Like, Whis will have, like, the whole point I'm trying to make is that if Beerus goes, Whis is gonna go. Whether, like,
but then, like, all right, so do we even know how angels become angels?
Not really. Like, I can't think of how. How does
Zeno-sama essentially recruit for the
Dude,
Angels.
and this is the shit that we can't answer because we have no idea. Like they've never given us any kind of like starting point, backstory, origin, nothing. Like when I heard that Champa and Beerus are brothers, right? But Champa is the universe 6 god of destruction. My first thought was like, okay, but if they're brothers, that means at some point they used to live in the same universe.
Right.
So how the fuck did he get to 6? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I'm gonna straight call it a plot hole because they wanted to say they were brothers, but it's exactly as you said. Then at one point they should have been on the same universe, and you can argue that, oh, well, maybe one of them left. And it's like, well, 6 and 7 are parallels, and I'm pretty sure they were trying to draw a parallel, Beerus and another version of Beerus. That's just a hole. That's just some Dragon Ball, nonsense.
and isn't that also like, isn't Vados the sister of Whis?
Right. There you go.
So what the fuck?
Exactly.
Like there's a lot of questions when it comes down to the hierarchy of the gods, because there's so much shit we don't fully understand. Like okay, you could be from wherever, but then if Zeno wants you over here in universe 47, is that how that shit works? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, honestly, since Zeno's the fucking, I'm gonna just label him as the fucking king, essentially. Yeah, he probably has a fucking whole map of planets, and fucking just
not just planets, but universes.
Universes, and he just decides who's where.
Probably.
So that's just basic mindset right there.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. But like, bro, like I don't even know. Like, we have to approach the overthrowing of, I guess, Beerus or God of Destruction first before we even kind of decide to go push through and overthrow another, like an angel, and then even King or what fucking Zeno-sama, whatever.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Because if Zeno-sama were to get overthrown at some point by somebody, like that would be kind of crazy.
He has to. He'd have to get overthrown at a meeting of all of the God of Destructions, because that is the only time where someone like Frieza can get summoned there, literally like when he's supposed to be there, and he can pull some assassin shit because Frieza is strong enough, he is slick enough to get past those dumbass guards, and they've said 100 times Zeno's not a fighter. If he got snuck up on, he'd probably get duffed.
But
that's why he has bodyguards.
And but you know what's so crazy? Even Zeno-sama is supposed to be like the strongest. But then he's not fighting. He's not a fighter.
It's so stupid.
All right. Like, it's exactly. Like, it's like that shit I don't like. I can't stand the archetype characters where it's like they're the strongest, but they don't fucking fight. Like,
they're on some fucking meditation type shit.
No.
Whatever.
No,
like that's where they get their power.
Like,
from.
dude, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. It irks me even a little bit now to know that the angels are stronger than the gods of destruction, and they don't fight. They're not supposed to fight.
I mean, none of them fight.
But Whis is gonna fight because
at some
point, this whole idea of Beerus dying, Whis is gonna crack.
But you have to understand, if Whis even fights, this is the first time we're gonna actually see like the power of an angel. Well, maybe. Well,
yeah.
Maybe but you understand. But at that point, right?
That's a measuring stick.
It's a measuring stick for. I mean, I'm just gonna put Cooler and Frieza into this. But that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a power stick. It's gonna be a power or a power measurement, whatever. And it's like, imagine if they like are kind of equal at that. Like, what does that say? Like,
But that's the thing. Like, see, right now, you have a block on your thought process, because you're trying to say how could they measure up, and that's where they're gonna throw you and everybody else off, because the whole point is that Frieza and Cooler are gonna be that fucking OD that they're gonna be able to actually defeat a god and an angel, and that would be, and that's where people are gonna be like, oh,
that's a tone setter. That is.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, if they are the ones to do it, that's a tone setter, especially for Goku and Vegeta, because then it's like, how strong are they now? Like
Well,
in comparison to like Beerus, for example, and or Whis, who we've never seen fight.
Okay, hold on. All right. We can segue because I think at this very moment right now, Goku and Vegeta together could beat Beerus. I'm gonna say that right now with confidence.
I want to say that too. I would
100%.
I need to see the rematch because once we see, and imagine if they can beat Beerus kind of individually and they don't even need each other's help.
But
Like,
no. See, the reason why I'm saying the both of them because that's the idea. Because
that's the key to beat Beerus.
How many arcs have they straight up? They've been spoiling it for us since the beginning of Super. Whis has said it. Beerus has said it. They're like, if you guys just fought together, if you guys just work together, you guys would be so much better off. And now they finally are.
And you know what? Beerus did have that premonition how Super started about, like the Super Saiyan God that he dreamt about, that one Saiyan that was so OD.
Yo, it's Ultra Gogeta.
It's Ultra Gogeta. It's Ultra Gogeta.
No, say that, bro.
It is. It has to be.
Yo, imagine. Oh wait, hold on.
Think about it. No, listen.
I might lose it.
He has not fused in front of them. Like when they fused into Vegito, Beerus wasn't there. When they fused into Gogeta, Whis was there. Beerus wasn't there. I'm telling you.
Imagine if like the true Super Saiyan, whatever, or the one that we're kind of touching on.
Yeah, the one he dreamt of.
The one that he dreamt of. Like, imagine though. Just imagine if it actually is like two beings fused into one, or two Saiyans fused into one.
I believe it, and it makes perfect sense because
like, imagine
when they are fused, they are immensely stronger than they are individually. Like that's the whole purpose of the fusion in the first place.
And that's how we're going to get the rematch too, because Goku and Vegeta, now the way that they're going after this last chapter, they will fight together. They're cool with it. It is what it is. So they'll fuse, and when Beerus sees that, he's going to start sweating, and he's going to be like, wait, this is what I woke up for. And then we're going to get the rematch.
He's going to feel it. He's going to feel it as they're fighting. Oh!
Yes!
Nah, boy. I feel like the true Super Saiyan is definitely like a different description. It's probably some shit like along the lines of two Saiyans finally becoming one, like actually one, like not separate.
Yo, all I know
is that's what makes the true Super Saiyan, because I mean, since they're in unison now and shit, like,
I mean, okay,
that's crazy.
If you're bringing in the whole like the true Super Saiyan thing, because you're mixing that up with the with the Beerus premonition thing, because the Super Saiyan shit, that's like, I think you're talking about the whole like Super Saiyan God, John, with like Yamoshi and all that shit.
Yeah.
But dude, I don't know. All I know is I don't know who the fuck Vegito is anymore. Okay. Don't know who that guy is. Don't know who that guy is. I don't think it's unfortunate at all, because I've been Team Gogeta since Fusion Reborn.
I mean, that's Gogeta's just natural because they actually using the fucking.
Now hold on, okay, this is outside the box thinking.
We had a whole episode on this way early on between the two fusions. There's hella great shit about Vegito. It's just that they keep writing him into a hole with this Gogeta.
Okay, hold on.
I already know where you're going with this. I already know. No, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
I'm saying it. I high key been off Vegito. If you think about it, man's never won a fight.
Yo, we discussed this mad long ago, and we brought that part up mad long ago.
Yo, Brandon, how many wins Gogeta has? Non-canon ones too.
Non-canon ones too.
How many wins he got?
He got Janemba. He got Broly.
And that's it. Okay, how many wins Vegito got?
Well, he lost
none.
He lost to Super Buu or whatever.
And then when he lose again?
None.
Who'd he lose to?
Because you know what? Because you know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen? The same way we were talking about, Granola, this is Granola's win for this arc, right? You know what's gonna happen? They're gonna hoe Gogeta the same way they hoed Vegito, and they're gonna let Granola jump in and slice that man. It's the same way Trunks ruined that arc with his spirit sword.
Oh, okay. You know what? Oh, really quick for that, right? I wanted to actually bring this up last week, and I totally forgot to, right? The other way that Gogeta can be salvaged without, like, suffering an L, right? Because we can't have that, okay? We can't have that. Gogeta's undefeated, okay?
So far, just watch yourself.
Yeah, right? The only way we can salvage this is if Gogeta is a part of this fight, makes it, you know, he has the appearance, whatever, but this is also while Granola is already there, right? So potentially we could see them two teaming up together, and then Gogeta just says, "You got this," and then Granola does it in.
I don't think that's how it'll happen. I think Gogeta's gonna be going in, and then he's gonna take a moment to pause or talk or something, and then Granola's just gonna like tap him on the shoulder and be like, "No, let me."
Yeah. Okay. See, at the salvaging point, but that's not an L. That's not an L.
And then, you know,
It's a
Goku and
fucking
Vegeta
giveaway.
being
It's an assist.
Goku and Vegeta being super tapped into their pride shit, they're gonna understand Granola's feelings and be like, "All right, you got
Would
it."
you say since we're talking about non-canon Gogeta losses or wins, would you say Omega Shenron counts
No.
No, because it's not
as a loss?
No, that
essentially?
wasn't even a loss because they were fucking around and the time
Well,
ran
yeah,
out.
they did. Yeah, the time ran out. Yeah,
They had 15 minutes.
because he could have executed.
Not even. It was like 10.
He was
Yeah,
shitting.
they
on
had
him.
like
He was
10.
shitting
They
on
had like
Omega
10
Shenron.
minutes or less.
Dude, Gogeta was throwing fucking confetti mehas the entire,
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was fucking around.
He was fucking.
That
around.
wasn't an L. Like, he did not get defeated. Okay?
He ran out of time.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the other thing too, though. You got to remember, like, if we're talking about running out of time, then Vegito against Super Buu, Vegito never lost. He ran out of time. Like, I don't care if he got absorbed because he avoided the absorption. He ran out of time.
Hold on. See, now that's different because back then,
Oh, back then we didn't know, but we got hit with the
didn't
actually.
know how it worked.
But we know now. We know
but,
now.
But he got absorbed. And then they split. The
No,
time ran out.
he completely avoided the absorption. Like, he went in their body, but he was never absorbed. He put the barrier up. He knew exactly what to do. And even when they split and they still avoided being absorbed together and pulled everyone out. So they still caught that.
Okay, I'll give you that. But guess what? Gogeta's still up 1.
Gogeta is still up 1. I'm not arguing that.
Yeah.
Gogeta's that dude. And even if you don't count Fusion Reborn and you don't count GT, he's still up 1 because he got Broly.
Gogeta got that sparkling dust.
Yeah.
The Stardust Breaker, or
He
whatever.
said.
That's the thing, too.
Whatever the fuck.
That's the thing, too. I always, like, Big
That
Bang
shit was
Kamehameha is, like, my favorite move ever. Like, I love seeing that shit. And I'm
Come on,
so
dude.
mad it still
Come
hasn't
on.
made it here yet. That is the best thing ever.
Dude, listen. You can't beat the
Oh
best.
my-
You can't
oh
beat the
my
best.
God.
You can't
The
beat the
best is
chest
crazy.
with the best. All right? You can't.
The best is crazy.
You can't beat that shit. That shit is too strong. They had my man perking his fucking chest at the end of the freaking movie during the damn credit scene. Okay? You can't do it. Gogeta's just undefeated everywhere. The design, the moves.
All the games, dude. Every single game
Yeah.
Gogeta's been in,
Fuck outta
he
here,
kicks
bro.
ass.
Gogeta's OD. Gogeta's OD. Like, there's no argument. Like, I can't even, like, now that we have all this knowledge, I can't even understand why people would defend Vegito. Like, my man, my man's
watch
name
out.
got fucked up too. Like, Gogeta, straight up Gogeta the whole time. Go read the manga. His name is Vegarot.
Oh, yeah, Vegarot, yeah.
He got the inconsistency just like Trunks' hair, bro.
I'm done.
Yup. So is Vegito.
I'm fine. It's cool. I'm over it. Gogeta's clearly here to stay, so I just gotta get with it.
Yep.
But like I said, once I realized that he's gonna fuse, they're gonna fuse into the purple and white shit, I was like, oh, that's it. I'm jumping shit.
Yeah.
I think we need to, review kind of what we talked about. Because we low-key went in sections. It was fucking crazy.
Oh, well, that's how it is every week, low key. That's how it is.
We really just do this shit off rip. We have no script. We have no type of we have nothing. We just
I mean,
talk.
we have a mini plan, and then it's just
No, we don't have a mini plan. You know what our
Not
mini
even.
plan was? Uchi literally pulled up and said, "Yo, just so you know, I'm gonna be talking about Cooler, Frieza, and Goku and Vegeta. All right, we ready? We ready? Let's go."
But then we just built a fucking storyline
And then we just
that
deserved
these
royalties.
fucking schmucks can use.
Give me my money! Please.
We just gave him another couple of years to think about.
Right.
Yo, you know
But
what's
the thing is? You know what's crazy? Just real quick, the
Put
whole
me in
idea.
office!
The whole idea of like Frieza doing his God of Destruction shit, that's something we've been talking about for years. Way before TOP and something else. Like we were literally talking about that shit for years.
That's true. We have been. I mean, yeah. I mean, listen, we have a track record of kind of like being on some. It's not even big brain. It's just like we're just years in advance. Like what's a pre-order? We own the shit. You know, like this is what we do. Like Brandon and I stepped out the Broly film. I was already on it. I was like, oh, this, Primal Instinct.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've been saying that shit, and only this year have people been like, yo, that makes sense. I'm like,
Yeah, 3.5 years later.
whatever. Better late than never, right? Better late than fucking never. You know, it is what it is. I finally, after all this time, I finally get on Geekdom's channel. It's all right. It's whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever.
They don't want me writing the fucking story, yo.
Nah, because no, we don't want you right. Fucking stuff.
Why?
You know what? You know what this kid's gonna do? The first thing he's gonna do is he's gonna kill Gohan.
I'm gonna write them off.
Hey, see, I do it. I do it.
I'm gonna write him off.
Okay, so since we're on this bullshit now, this is the end of the episode anyway. We're gonna end it with a funny comment that I actually liked. That
Okay.
it's head ass, but it's good.
no,
It's good
bro.
head ass because it's not supposed to be serious. And just like how we're talking about him fucking writing Gohan off and all that shit. This dude said, Jiren.
I already.
Oh shit! I can't even get past the first word, son. Okay.
You said one word.
Yo. All right. Jiren better level up or else. Alright, I'm sorry. Okay. He better level up or else he left behind by Gogeta, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, Ultra Instinct, Ultra Ego 20 times, Kaioken, Absorbed, Genki Dama, Thriving, Ozaru, Primal Instinct.
That nigga lost to me, boy. After he said 20 times Kaioken, I said, what the fuck are you talking about, my guy?
Yeah. Yo, the best part is
Nah,
when
it
he
was the
said
Genki Dama
absorbed
absorbed.
Genki Dama.
Yeah, that's what I
Thriving
That's
Ozaru.
random as fuck.
Yo, Thriving Ozaru. That shit doesn't even exist.
The reason why he's just saying thriving because they said that shit in the fucking manga, bro.
And that's what makes it
that's the
hilarious.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
That was a good one. All right, that was a good one. I'm gonna let it slide.
See, I told you. I even responded with laugh my fucking ass off, like straight up.
A lot of
Yo,
these
that-
niggas in
that
the
absorbed
comments
Genki Dama really got me
They need to
fucked
get
up.
their spelling better.
The grammar.
The grammar, bro. Holy shit.
Listen, this one
Oh,
gets a
man.
pass because it's fucking
said-
hilarious.
Jiren better level up. Like what?
Yeah.
Why are we on Jiren?
Dude.
That was, yeah, that threw me for a loop. I was like, where is this going?
And I was so pleased by the end result. You know, it's
me too.
it's very rare to read a head ass comment, and we actually all, like fucking are dying over that shit. At least me and Kai were.
Oh yeah,
no.
that was some good shit.
Like this
Is there
kid.
another fucking
Shout outs to
comment?
whoever wrote that.
You want another head ass?
I need another comment, bro.
Yeah, go. Another head ass. Let's get it. Well, I feel like we should at least do 1 and 1. We gotta have a real comment and a head ass.
Oh, an
comment.
actual head. Okay, hold on. Let's see.
Or
Oh,
a 2
man.
for 1 special.
Oh, the funny part is that is the
Two
one
head
that I
asses.
put in the. That is the one I put in the head ass shit. Hold on. Let's see. Nah, actually, there was. I was kind of like really the only like head ass one from that. If I try to, if I check out, let's see.
Nah, there's definitely more, yo. Because the grammar is crazy.
Here, I'll check my Gogeta video. Okay, well, this is not really head ass, but this person said if Toriyama was to make Goku and Vegeta doing the fusion dance while using Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego, Vegito is no longer canon.
Next.
See, that's not even head ass. That's just like,
I don't know.
yeah.
Like what?
I don't know.
Yeah. No, that
That didn't slap.
this person, this is not gonna slap either, but I'll just throw it at you guys. Fusing in these forms would be Whis' wet dream. Yeah.
Wait, that was it?
That's it. That's it.
How do you leave it like that?
Listen, man. Next week, we're gonna have to look out for these head ass comments. But other than that, that's pretty much it. So, brother, you got anything left for the people at home?
Yo, stay up, get healthy, eat right, gains, and yeah, boys out.
Okay. Kai.
I'm out. I'm out.
Man, y'all still fucked him up over this 20 times Kaioken thriving Ozaru.
Dude. Nah, absorb Gekidal but thriving Ozaru. That's goddamn like that.
That honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, I haven't heard anything that good since Blue Gatorade Diamond. And that was me.
The way that man really went into that shit, it sounded like he was trying to roast somebody, low key.
Right?
Yeah. I feel that shit. All right, guys. Well, that's going to be it for this week's episode of the Full Power Podcast. If you guys are trying to hear your comments, thoughts, concerns, or whatever head ass shit y'all might have to say that you might get heard on here, then hit us up at the fullpowerpod@gmail.com. That's fullpowerpod@gmail.com. Or you could tweet at us at fullpowerpod. And if you're trying to support and really blow this out of freaking control with full power, right, hit us up on the Patreon. All the links are going to be in the description below. Support your boys. It's been Brother Ooch, the lethal one, the homie Kai, the homie one, and your boy. We are out of here. Take care of yourselves. May the proper take, keep it locked, loaded right here on this channel. Stay safe, stay clean, and stay the hell inside. We'll see y'all next time.